Hello everybody, Simpsons reviewer here, and today I'm showing you the Season 7 DVD of The Simpsons. It's like the last box set, like I said in Season 6, this was my favourite box set type, and I really wish they'd go back to this style for the future season, sorry. So anybody watching this at home on YouTube, please send an email or letter into Fox Home Entertainment saying please go back to this style box set, because this was the best style. All they're doing is they're trying to save money on their box sets. They don't care about us getting our disc scratched or anything. They don't care about that. They just care about them making their money from this show. That's what they're doing the whole time, continuing on The Simpsons long past its run. It should have ran, because The Simpsons would have been a lot better, because I feel the new episodes of The Simpsons are ruining these classic episodes. When I think of The Simpsons now, I think of this like when I'm reviewing The Simpsons TV show, I review it as a whole, and I have to consider the fact that it went past its run. It's gone way past. I think it's gone 12 years past what it should have ran, because all this time now it's ruining this. So Fox are trying to make money out of this, and they're making terrible box sets at the moment. This is a good box set. I really like this box set, but then they felt, oh no, we're losing money on this box set. We need to just use a piece of cardboard and stick the DVDs in that. So anyone at home, please send letters into Fox, because they owe it to us. We're actually the dedicated fans who are buying the DVDs. We could easily just say, okay, we'll download the episodes online. We're going to download the episodes online and watch them illegally online. But no, we're not. We're actually buying the DVDs of The Simpsons. So then they should, at Fox, they should give us proper DVDs, not just cardboard sleeves like they're doing at the moment. This is a proper box set of The Simpsons, but they stopped doing that, and they started making these terrible cardboard sleeves that appears to be the same for season 17, because I saw the pictures of it on Amazon, and they're tin box sets, which is, and it looks the exact same as the pictures of seasons 11 to 16. So it appears they're doing the cardboard sleeves thing again with a few pictures on it, and it just slides in, and when you're opening up the box, like you're like, it's basically like opening it up like that there, which couldn't be good for the box it's holding in, and they're just doing a terrible job of it. So please, anyone there, please send in emails to Fox. If I'm the only one doing it, they need a big percentage of people sending in emails to them saying that we want this style box set back, because if they do not get too many of these emails, they won't do it. We need also the original seasons re-released in Blu-ray as well. Because the Blu-ray box sets are actually good, are actually not bad. They hold it quite well. But the DVDs, like, I only own one Blu-ray player in my house, and then if I'm watching a Blu-ray DVD, I can only watch it on that. But like, I don't mind if they do another style box set that works, but just not a cardboard sleeve. Like, I don't mind if they do like the Everybody Loves Raymond style box set, where it's like this. This is with a lot of TV shows. This works well, because when that folds over like that, you can see clearly that it's staging well, and then you're able to get the discs out easily like that, and maybe have the episode guide there that's inside. But I am sick of the cardboard sleeves, and this is not just with The Simpsons. There are lots of TV shows that do this new. It's like a new trend. Oh, save money trend with DVDs. Don't care about the fans that put money into this. We save money with this cardboard sleeves thing. We don't care if the discs get scratched. Once we get their money off them, that's all we care about. Goodbye to the fans. Okay, there, you've got these cardboard sleeves now, and you and all your discs will be scratched out. So anybody, please, at home, please, 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 send in emails to Fox, letters, and just, we really need to try and get proper DVDs. I know I've spent 5 minutes talking about this now, but it needs to be changed. Okay, getting back to this season of The Simpsons, a very strong season. The main character of this box set team is Marge. You can see her on the front there with the camera, and that picture there, like, it slides out like that. I'll show you again in a second. I'll just show you the rest of this cover. The Simpsons, the complete 7th season, collector's edition. That's Bumblebee Man and Flanders on the spine. It's rated 12s. Santa's Little Helper, Maggie, and Snowball 2. Again, rated 12s, contains moderate sex references. Okay. And the bottom there with the barcode and everything like that. So, this just slides off here, and you can see Santa's Little Helper through the camera of the box set there. So there is Santa's Little Helper and Snowball 2 on the back. This box set is sort of themed around the cinema. So the theme of this box set is like the cinema, and like last season's theme was Who Shot Mr. Burns. I think this is around the episode, the 138th episode spectacular, which is an episode of the season. There's Marge. That was her eye there. That was the picture that was sort of going through this hole there. Open this up. Lovely box. I just really wish to go back to this style. There's the episode guide. I'll show you now. This is a note from Matt Groening. That comes in every season. And he says in the most recent seasons, thank you for purchasing this DVD and all this, but they can say that, but they don't show us by giving us proper box sets. They still give us the cardboard sleeves, which they should change. Here is a quick episode guide if you just want to see the episodes, not the descriptions. The principal cast, 1995 to 1996. This was the year the season 7 was made. The extras on it, on the season, icon key. Okay, so here's the episode saying, Who Shot Mr. Burns? Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 2 was the answer to the big cliffhanger left at the end of season 6, when Mr. Burns got shot and you don't know who shot him. It was sort of like a spoof on the JR in Dallas type thing. Radioactive Man, that is when Bart auditions to become Radioactive Man's sidekick. Home Sweet Home, Diddly Dum Doodly. Bart sells his soul. That was actually one of the best episodes of the season. Some very good episodes in this season again. Like, really funny episode. That's when Bart basically sells his soul to Milhouse for some money, but then he feels at the start that he doesn't need it, but then he needs to try and get it back, and it's sort of like the whole episode is themed around him trying to get his soul back off Milhouse, who sold it onto someone else, and then he's trying to get it back. So that's the theme of that episode. Lisa the Vegetarian, basically what it says in the title. Lisa becomes a vegetarian in that episode, which becomes a running gag really throughout the rest of the show, when they leads on to other stuff that Lisa does. Treehouse of Horror 6. Treehouse of Horror 6. That's the Treehouse of Horror episode. One of my favourite Treehouse of Horror episodes. Not my absolute favourite, but one of my favourite. It's the one where Homer comes into real life. That one's in the this one. It has got that would be probably my favourite Treehouse of Horror segment, but it also so my favourite Treehouse of Horror segment is in this episode, but also my least favourite Treehouse of Horror segment is also in this episode, and that's this one. I'm not sure the actual name of that segment, but it's the one where like everything around the town comes to life, and like I just found it weird. I didn't really feel like Treehouse of Horror episode. I just thought it felt weird. Yeah. King size Homer. That's where Homer puts on lots and lots and lots and lots of weight. There is also a World of Springfield toy that has king size Homer on it, and I think it comes with the Simpsons kitchen. Yes. Mother Simpson. That's where Homer meets his mother for, I think it's the first time in the series where he meets his mother. It is also the episode, I won't spoil the ending, but we probably all know what the ending is. Sideshow Bob's Last Gleaming. That is a good Sideshow Bob episode. I didn't really find it that great. It was just sort of a Sideshow Bob episode, the typical ones. I felt it was more of a boring episode of Sideshow Bob. My favourite Sideshow Bob episode is in season 8. The Sideshow Bob episode is season 8. Recently I have been feeling that they've been lacking off on the Sideshow Bob episodes, because I did like them. It's been a long time since there was one. Now that's what I think. There might have been one recently, but I know he's been in episodes, but only for like 5 seconds or so. He's made cameos, as they call them, in episodes. But I think the last full episode he was in was the one where he moved next door to them. That's as far as I can remember, because I'm not very sharp with latest Simpson knowledge. But that's as far as I can remember the most recent episode of The Simpsons that Sideshow Bob had a big part in. But correct me in the comments if I am wrong. The Simpsons 138 episode spectacular. Like I said, what the box set is themed around. Yeah, good episode. Marriage Not Be Proud, probably the best episode of the season. I really loved the golf clip at the end of it where Bart is playing the golf game. Really loved that part of the episode. Team Homer. When Homer and them all play bowling, and then the religious crowd play it and everything. It was a good episode. Yeah. Okay. Two Bad Neighbours. When the president moves across the street to the Simpsons family, and Bart gets into trouble with them, and then it ends up with Peter and him fighting. No, not Peter, Homer. I was just thinking of the chicken fight. I was just reminded by the chicken fights in Family Guy, and I wound up saying Peter. Scenes from the class struggle in Springfield. Bart the Fink, Lisa the Iconoclast. Lisa the Iconoclast. Homer the Smithers, The Day Violence Died, A Fish Called Selma, Bart on the Road. A good episode of the season, yeah, another good one. Well, I would recommend check that episode out. 22 short films about Springfield. I wasn't gone on that episode, although it did have a few funny parts, but I just didn't like that episode. Something about it, just didn't really like it. Raging Abe Simpson and his grumbling grandson in The Curse of the Flying Hellfish. Much Ado About Nothing. Homer Palooza. And Summer of 4 Feet 2. So that's the episode guide to this. The episode guide is sort of based around like newspaper type style, and it's in this sort of popcorn thing. Really nice box set. So they're all sort of like into theatre. There's Lisa. She's on this one. This is from the episode Lisa the Vegetarian. Sideshow Bob from the Sideshow Bob episode Sideshow Bob Last Gleamer. This tree, that's from, I think that picture is from the episode Today Violence Died. Now that's one I'm not sure on. And disc 4 from the episode Homer Appaloosa. Okay, so that's it. Now I wouldn't say this season was as strong as season 4, 5 and 6, but still a very good season. Would recommend buy it because it had the good style box set. So like I said, please, if you're watching this, send in emails to Fox Home Entertainment, letters, and please beg them to go back to this style box set. It was a really good box set, and because it was an easy way to get to the DVDs and watch them quickly and without them being damaged. So please, I would probably rate this season, I'd rate it 7.5 out of 10. Or 7. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah. So that's it from me. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more great reviews of The Simpsons and other Simpsons stuff, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Simpsons Reviewer, where I'll be doing unboxings, reviews, etc. So please subscribe to my Simpsons Reviewer channel. It's just right below the video. Just right now, just click that button right below this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.